Hey friends, I'm glad you're here today because this is a special episode. Today we're going somewhere that people travel from all over the world to see. Today we're going to Graceland, the home of Elvis Presley. We cannot wait to share this experience with you. We're Mike and Deb from Love for Travel TV. If you're new to our channel, welcome and please subscribe. There's so much to share about our visit to Graceland that we've made this a 3-part series. There were about a dozen of us waiting. Then the gates to Graceland opened promptly at 7:30 a.m. The mansion sat on the rise above us, quiet without the crowds and shuttle buses. Everyone took their own pace and spread out as we walked up the circular driveway to the meditation garden. It was a small group, which made the setting serene and reverent. The meditation garden is part of the regular mansion tour, which we will take and revisit at the end. Now, are you ready to walk in the footsteps of an American legend? We're taking you on a tour of the second most visited home in the U.S. after the White House. More than 600,000 people visit Graceland every year. Elvis bought Graceland in 1957 when he was just 22 years old for $102,500. And he lived there until his death, August 16, 1977. Let's step into the foyer. If you look closely at the chandelier above, a jewel is missing from one of the crystal strands that Elvis broke with a karate kick. To the right of the foyer is the living room adorned with blue drapes, a 15-foot white sofa, and a pair of stained glass peacocks that Elvis had installed in 1974. Your gaze travels further into the music room where the white Kanabi baby grand piano sits as a vocal point. You can almost imagine Elvis playing at that piano. Next stop on the tour is down the hallway to his parents, Gladys and Vernon's bedroom. The deep purple bedroom and bath have all original furnishings. From here, we turn around and file back next to the staircase that leads to the second floor. The second floor was Elvis's personal space and remains off limits to visitors out of respect. Directly across the foyer from the living room is the formal dining room. The evening meal was typically served here with Elvis sitting at the far end of the table. The family sterling silver is on display, and the table is set with Priscilla and Elvis's wedding china that was brought out of storage. Next up is the kitchen, where traditional southern meals like pork chops, steaks, fried chicken, and meatloaf were prepared. The kitchen was equipped with all the modern appliances for the time, including a microwave sitting on the counter. This room threw me back to my teens and growing up in the 70s. As we continue past the kitchen, the tour directs us down a set of stairs with a mirrored ceiling that has a very cool effect. At the bottom of the stairs to our immediate left is the TV room. Just inside the door is a bright yellow bar and soda fountain. On the right wall is a signature lightning bolt and Elvis's logo. On the far wall, there are 3 TVs where Elvis enjoyed watching 3 different football games at once. There's a built-in jukebox accompanied by some of Elvis's personal record collection. From the TV room, we turn around and go right into the pool room. The pool table was bought by Elvis in 1960. and is lit by 2 billiard lamps made by the same creator as the stained glass peacocks in the living room. The tear in the pool table happened when one of his friends tried a trick shot that didn't quite work out. The most distinctive part of this room is the 400 yards of pleated fabric on the walls and ceiling. From the pool room, we go down the hall and up the back stairs to the first floor, surfacing in the den. The den, or later called the jungle room by the press, was originally the back porch. Elvis had it enclosed in the mid-1960s and at the same time installed the rock waterfall wall. The most notable accent of the room is the floor-to-ceiling green shag carpet. It actually provided good sound insulation for recordings of his last albums. Later in 1974, Polynesian furniture was added along with the large chair in the corner, which was Lisa Marie's favorite spot to curl up for naps. From the jungle room, we exit through a glass door to the backyard. The tour takes us outside between the covered carport and lawn. As you look forward, you see Lisa Marie's swing set and Vernon Presley's office. This is where Vern would manage all of Elvis's personal finances, the management of the staff and grounds. Everything in the office is left as it was on its final days of business. Across from the office is an old smokehouse that was later used for target practice. As we walk along the fence to the Trophy building, we enjoy a tranquil view of the estate's back pastures. Next stop is the Trophy building. Inside this building, we wind our way through the halls, immersed in the persona of Elvis at every turn. There are hundreds of original memorabilia. Photographs of Elvis's childhood, paintings, photographs of Elvis during his life and career, as well as photographs of his family. There are memories of Lisa Marie as a baby, including her sterling baby cup and crib. On display is the sofa when the living room was redecorated in red, and Elvis's office from his second floor. Up next on the tour is the Racquetball Building. It's equipped with a training room, sitting area, and full-size racquetball court. This was the most recent addition to the estate in early 1975. As we exit on the side of the Racquetball Building, we're greeted by a few of the resident horses at Graceland. From there, we make our way to the final leg of the tour, Elvis's pool and meditation garden. In the mid-1960s, the meditation garden was built and offered Elvis a private, serene area for meditation, reflection, and quiet contemplation. It was one of his favorite places. The meditation garden makes perfect sense for his final resting place. Additionally, there's a plaque in memory of Jesse Garon Presley, Elvis's twin brother, who died at birth, the grave of his mother, Gladys Love Presley, along with his father, Vernon Elvis Presley, paternal grandmother, Minnie Mae Presley, and his grandson, Benjamin Storm Presley Keogh, and more recently his daughter, Lisa Marie Presley. To Elvis, Graceland was symbolic of his success. It was his sanctuary, and he intended to keep Graceland as long as possible. Next up on our Graceland tour is part 2, Presley Motors and Elvis's Custom Jets. Be sure you subscribe so you're notified when it's time to rock with the king. We hope you enjoyed this trip to Graceland. Let us know in the comments below. We're Mike and Deb with Love for Travel TV. Until next time, safe travels.